Hi guys, it's me. I thought I would do a completely different video that isn't focused on mental health today. As you can see, I'm in yet another place. Right, so today's video is something that I again wanted to talk about. It's very similar to the one that was why I'm open on social media. It's not really that much based around mental health, but yeah, I didn't want my channel to be fully mental health. I wanted my channel to be about me. How vain does that sound? So if you are following this for a mental health point of view, then that's great, but this video isn't mental health. So with that said, today's video is going to be about modelling and body confidence. I don't have very much self-confidence in myself, especially when I go through bad depressive episodes. I just lose my body confidence. Strangely, a lot of people say that I pushed through that, like for instance today, talking to a camera, or when I'm working, obviously working in front of a camera, you've got to fake confidence and put on a face that basically, you are a confident person. Otherwise, people just won't want to see you. You will look uncomfortable. So it has been drummed into my head that basically, if I'm meeting people, to try and not be as shy as possible, and to just sort of be like, "Hi, my name's Ali." Um, Saying all of that, here's my experience. Basically, I've been modelling since I was 17, 18. I first started because I was actually studying photography, and obviously you've got to help your classmates. People's models fall through all the time in college, so you've got to step in, and I was like, no, there is no way that I am going to do that. So basically at that time I would, run away from every opportunity that I had to model. I was like, nope, I am not doing this. Like, that will be the last thing that I will ever do. When I was 18, I got into a relationship. He's now known as a abusive partner. He pushed me to model. He wanted a girlfriend who looked good and looked popular. He wanted, to mold me into something that he wanted. He wanted a model girlfriend, so he pushed me into being a model girlfriend. Applied for a photo shoot for me, and basically during that time I was self-harming quite a lot. So I burst into tears and refused to leave the room. The photographer ended up coming to pick me up, and I I'm pretty sure that I left the house crying, saying I don't want to do this, but knowing that I had to. I got the photos from her, and I was like, they're not that bad, which obviously gave me a little confidence boost. But again, I was pushed into doing more photo shoots because the boy pushed me. So fast forward a year, and I have broken up with him. He is out of my life. I'm trying to move on. A few months down the line, I got a message, and I was having a really bad day, and I got told, why don't we go out and do a photo shoot? I promised myself that I was never gonna do photos anymore because they would just remind me of my ex. And I thought, I'm not sure if I want to do this. This is really difficult to talk about because he's a dear friend, but he's now gone. Mikey messaged me and told me that he's anxious too, and we can just meet up as friends, but push yourselves. And I did. I left the house and I was having a panic attack on the bus, and I remember I was messaging him the entire way. I'd never met this Scottish guy with a camera, and I pushed myself to go and meet him. I'm so glad that I did, because that night changed everything. And not only did I get such a good friend out of that day, I got a piece of advice that I have been able to carry around with me and push forward into a career because of this one man. Because that experience was so good, I decided to do it more. Do I look in the mirror and think that I don't like my face? Yes, I do. But modelling is a skill that I have learned. I don't look at it in a way of I will do a pose and look really hot and beautiful and it'll be great. I will look at it in the way of I will do a pose and there is light and angles and it might make a good photograph. If you look at a photo and think I'm gonna look disgusting, then it's not putting your confidence anywhere. What you've got to do is you've got to step away from that. You've got to put the mask on, and you've got to put the mask on and say, I don't give a shit if this photo of me is the worst photo ever. I know that I am disgusting. I know that I am not pretty, or I view myself as not pretty. I know that I believe that I am unattractive. However, I will put the mask on and I will let this photographer take a picture of my unattractive ass because at least I can do a cracking pose. Yeah, that is my story on modelling and confidence, and thank you for listening.